through something hard into something soft and fleshy. A few minutes here to get this set up. Something hard fell over. Make sure I get it lined back up right. Hopefully it'll stay this time. This I'm going to cut out. Much more comfortable shooting position. And as I run the video, I'll put in a picture of what we're doing in. We're going to go left and right. So if I do this, again the camera's right in front of the target. We'll walk down here and reset it. Guess I should have found some way to hold that in place. Actually, I want that to be able to come out if possible. And that one did go all the way through. Awesome. Exactly what I was hoping for. Let's see what happens when it goes from something hard into something fleshy. Get an idea of the power of each one of these. Reload. Mind you, this is at low air power, just above 100 bar. Pull the trigger there, that would have been very bad. Oh, I got most of this out, so you just gotta spin back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Need to find something to hold that in place. I ain't got nothing to hold it in place. Come here, screws. This probably won't work, but we're going to give it a shot. At least try to keep the board from flying all over the place. Again, this is at about 100 bar, so we're going with low pressure shots to get the best accurate representation of pesting what you want to receive. Next shot. Almost. We got one more shot to do. Hopefully you're getting good shots up off this. One more. Yeah. It's hot. Pushing this finding, park this up top, grab the rest of my equipment, and we'll go to tabletop here in just a minute. Let me see if I can find what hit the floor. Alright, I did find what came backwards. I had to toss up here so I didn't lose it again. And got enough light up here. Yes, of course, that's always match. Not enough light. Do it this way. Alright. To our little pointed tip. That was the last one we shot, I do believe. Yeah, that was the last one we shot. Because that came bouncing backwards. Pay no attention to the mess. You don't see nothing. Here's a board. I had to put the screws in there to try to hold it up. Almost worked. Next time I'll do something a little bit better. Throw them right there. So let's look at our board. First, second, third, and fourth shots. Looks like we had the most peel of the wood right here. On this side, they all made pretty decent circles. This one was the oddball. It's a little more jagged. That looks almost like a square. So here, let me put a representation of what we were shooting here. That was first. That was second. That was third. And that was fourth. Let me get you down here so you can see better. So we had the Barracudas, JSB King Heavies, FX Hybrids, and H&N Hornet. This is the order in which we shot them this way. So it would be like here, 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 and here. And yeah, I'm a little wibbly still. My scope is a 4 by 32, there's no focus to it, so I pretty much have to look down a very blurry barrel to see down here, or scope to look down here. So I'm not sure what kind of footage we're going to get off the top camera yet. I ain't looked. Let's look at our clay. So here's our first one. It's kind of mangled. We already know what that one looks like. And I would dare say, oh, here's our other ones. In the camera. No, you're not in the camera, dummy. Back up. There we go. Here's our third one. And our fourth one. So, these are our exit wounds after going through the clay. Give me some light, man. Need more light. Ah! And so I knock over the light. I buy extra light and I'm not even using it. How dare me? Let's go down here. Alright. So this was our shots. So to keep it normal, or even we'll have to put it like this. There's what we got coming out the backside. Looks like everybody did a decent amount of straight through. Your wound channels look pretty decent, respectable. Another thing about this clay is it doesn't show temporary, it shows actual wound channel. So I mean, that's the wound channel you're going to get shooting a varmint. A nuisance. Gill, hush. Anywho, there's no sense in really cutting it because you can pretty much see right through each hole. And it carried a little bit of debris with it. If you look back there in the back, see, it was sitting this way. You can see how much splatter we got back here in the back off of these. This one had the most splatter. It's actually got a piece of lead right here at the front. So as soon as this one hit, it shed some of its lead right off the bat. So I think that's kind of respectable. Going through something hard into something soft worked out relatively well. And again, we'll put these here next to each other so you can get a better look and see what they are. take a picture of that so we can post it up at the bottom here. So each one of these would be respectable enough to use for a hunt, getting rid of a nuisance. Which one do I think is best? Personally, the biggest holes were created by these two, which are these two holes. Get down here. You know, the Barracuda Hollow Point, and the JSB King Heavies. They made the biggest hole after going through this little board. I mean, this is only an eighth, not even an eighth inch, maybe 16th inch. Hell, I don't know. It's an eighth inch piece of wood. It's just wood, nothing special. So I think for pesting purposes, and this is going to be, I'm going to have to throw that piece, or some of this away, so I'll never get all the wood chips out of it. Anyway, sorry, rambling. Anyway, I think they'll all serve a purpose. I would definitely stick with name brand pellets because that's the kind of results you want right there. Out of your pellets, you want them to flatten out and do the damage necessary to make it a humane stop. You don't want it running all over God's green earth after you've delivered its hello ticket. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to see and show both because I wanted to know what would happen. Let's say, you know, a little bitty skull and the softy flesh. Would it be humane? And that shows me, you know, those 4 holes right there show me it's going to be a humane hit. I'm not going to have it running all over God's green earth suffering. I don't want no nuisance to suffer. So that's it for this video. Well, no, that's not it. I'm going to throw some slow-mo of them hitting to see what we can see, and some footage from the top slowed down a little bit as well, just to see what we can see. If it's any cool, it might not be cool, who knows. So after that's over and done with, we'll catch you next time. Peace.